Hey guys, welcome back to Celebrity Tarot Readings. So I wanted to do one on Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. Blac Chyna is a Taurus and Rob is a Pisces. Now in Blac Chyna's chart, she has a lot of air. Her Venus is in Gemini, her Mercury is in Gemini, her Mars is in Aquarius, and her Moon is in Pisces. So this explains why when the rest of the world, like when we saw that Rob and Chyna got together, we were like, what? But later on, when we saw their connection on the show, it started to make a lot of sense that it seemed that these two actually have a connection. And when your moon is the same as your person's sun, that makes for very strong chemistry, whether that's sexual chemistry, emotional chemistry. It's something about this energy where you feel like you're at home with your person. So I'm just going to be honest. These two had a very strong connection. And I do believe, just from taking a look at that portion of the chart, that these two could have had longevity. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at Rob Kardashian's side, okay? Rob Kardashian has a Libra moon, a Mercury in Pisces, a Venus in Aquarius, and a Mars in Taurus. Okay, so I'm not surprised that he is someone that you rarely, if ever, see in the spotlight, because with that Venus in Aquarius and also having that Mercury in Pisces and that Mars in Taurus, this is somebody that loves being at home. This is somebody that loves being to themselves. This is someone that could be comfortable and be okay. He's somebody that likes routine. He could be okay doing the same thing over and over again. Now, going back to the fact that he has a Mars in Taurus, Blac Chyna is a Taurus. And with her, he felt at home. He felt at ease. She is somebody that is grounded because earth signs are grounded. And there was a sense of groundedness between the two of them. How many times? Take a sip for the amount of times I said grounded. For those of you all that don't know, I'm just as fascinated with astrology as I am with tarot. So I just meshed the two together. But I'm just giving you guys a feel of the connection that these two had. And let me tell you, it may have been under certain of different circumstances, meaning that Blac Chyna may have allegedly got with Rob because she was deceived by Tyga and Kylie Jenner. But even for her, she either was already sexually attracted to him or physically. It was in some way she may have already been attracted to him and he may have already been attracted to her. But them two getting together, they both may not have expected, like, wow, I really like you a lot more than I actually thought I would have initially, because these two go very well together astrologically. If I was doing a couples reading on somebody and I saw all of these placements, keep in mind, he has a Libra moon to her Mars Aquarius. Y'all, these are two people that could talk to each other for days. But anyways, astrology aside, like I said, these two, I see a couple that could have lasted, but I want to see, dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages. Did Rob, look at that. These cards keep wanting to come out, baby. I'm going to do it again. Okay. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through at this time, please, for Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Did these two have a organic connection? Yeah. Did these two have an organic connection, and was there a force that has broken them up? Yes, these two had a genuine connection, and there may have allegedly been a force that broke them up. You have here as the overall, the Knight of Cups. That is the card, okay? Cups are emotions. So these two really did have emotions for each other. It was building, okay? Because they are knights. So that means that you're not yet quite a king. You're not yet an emperor. So these are two people where their relationship was building and it could have gone to the next stage, because the Knight of Cups is about idealistic, it's about romantic, and romance, and it also is about following one's heart. And I truly believe that these two decided to follow their heart and they decided to get into this connection with each other. Over here is going to be Blac Chyna. And over here is going to be Rob. Bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Pentacles here in the reverse. So this has to do with the lack of teamwork, disorganized, or group conflict. What did I tell y'all? Allegedly. Those Kardashian and Jenners, the ones that I tell you all always give me bad juju. Every time I pull up any energy in connection with them, that was a third party. I'm just going to say that, okay? There was a third party that did not want this connection to work. You heard it here. There was a third party that did not want this connection to work, because what did I tell you? Third party. There's Three of Cups there in the reverse. There was definitely third-party interference in this connection here. This is all about overindulgence, gossip, and isolation, okay? There was gossip. There was talk around Blac Chyna. There was talk of possibly, allegedly isolating Blac Chyna in this connection here, because Blac Chyna was becoming the one thing that allegedly some people around her didn't want, and that was for her to become a star. But like I said, and if I'm not mistaken, this has come out in another reading with Blac Chyna, and this card always comes out whenever I'm doing readings for celebrities. Blac Chyna was meant to be a star, okay? In her own way, this woman has the it factor. She was supposed to shine. She was supposed to stand out, okay? And you also have here the Seven of Cups energy. So this is all about a person that's searching for their purpose or making choices, or somebody that could be daydreaming. And I feel like for her, she feels like she didn't have a choice in a situation. Like she didn't have a choice to choose the direction that she wanted to go. But she was having faith that this relationship could work, or that it's something about this relationship that was healing for Blac Chyna. And she was willing to rebuild this relationship allegedly when it fell apart. Because you also have the Hierophant here. Hold on, Blac Chyna, did you consider wanting to marry Rob? See, because the Hierophant is about tradition. And let me tell you something. Earth sign energy is traditional, okay? Earth sign energy is traditional. And what I feel here, because, that's the Taurus energy. She thought about marrying Rob. They may have talked about the possibility of being married, but there's somebody in the equation that didn't want these two to be together. This is the Libra energy, okay? Keep in mind that Kim Kardashian is a Libra. Also, Empress could be Taurus energy, but I'm just saying, y'all, this is what I'm getting here. Also, when you speak of the Empress card in the reverse, it has to do with selfishness, and it has to do with smothering. I'm telling you, she's no fool. And I think I've said this before when it has to do with Blac Chyna. She's no fool. She knew that Rob allegedly was being pulled in another direction due to third-party interference. That's what caused the separation in this relationship, allegedly. Here on Rob's side, you have the Judgment card in the reverse. This is all about, lack self... Shit, I cannot talk this retrograde. Listen, when this retrograde is over, I'll be back to my old self. Bear with me. Okay. Judgment card in the reverse is on Rob's side. This has to do with a lack of self-awareness, doubt, and self-loathing. Okay, see, allegedly, the Kardashian-Jenner clan puts doubt into Rob's head. Doubt about, and this is not just Blac Chyna. This did not start with Blac Chyna. Oh, you want to start a sock company? Well, is that going to make you money? Why would you want to do that? Why do you want to go to law school? Why do you want to leave law school and be a producer of socks? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do that? And he is somebody who other people's opinion really matters to him. Keep in mind, he has a moon in Libra. And I've mentioned this a lot on my channel. Those with a heavy Libra in their chart, even if they don't say it, they have a hard time with criticism. Think Cardi B, and we'll leave it at that. They have a hard time stereotypically with criticism, and they want to make people around them proud. So they want to keep the scales balanced because they don't like to cause problems. Meaning that if these two were married and she, meaning Blac Chyna, had a problem with Chris, he would be too afraid to tell Chris that Chyna has a problem, and he'll just be in the middle, or he'll just kind of pull himself back and isolate instead of confronting a situation. I feel with him, you got Pisces on top of Libra. He has a hard time with being passive aggressive. However, if he's backed into a corner with that Venus in Aquarius and that Mars in Taurus, he will cuss your ass clean out. Okay, and he can get as nasty or as gutter or as low as you want to take it. Because keep in mind, I'm an Aquarius and my Taurus is in rising. I am a very cool, calm, collective person. I don't get riled up by a lot of things. People can say some of the nastiest stuff in my comments, and I just pay it absolute dust because I have a high tolerance for, BS. But you try me enough, I'm gonna cut you at the jugular. And basically, this is the type of energy, this is the type of person that Rob is, where he holds it in, he holds it in, he holds it in. Then he got air, earth, and everything running through his chart. And so this is somebody that instead of reacting, he pulls back and he tries to keep the peace with everybody. And let me tell you, he's been wanting to move on. He's been wanting to be independent, and he's been wanting to go his own route for a long time. But again, this is somebody that has the energy to me of a person that is afraid of flying. He gives me the energy of a person that I'm going to be doing a reading on in the future, which is Prince Harry of the royals. This is somebody, from the energy that I get from Prince Harry, allegedly, is that he's always wanted to leave home. Chariot is about moving. It's about forward movement, right? Always wanted to move, but he has a sense of pulling back. But then he finally meets someone like the wife that he has now, Meghan Markle, who's this fiery, if I'm not mistaken, she's a Leo. And she's like, well, shit, I'm all about forward movement. If you want to go, hop your ass on this train with me and let's get it. See what I mean? He's somebody that needed somebody like Blac Chyna that would get him off his butt. Keep in mind, when I say get him off his butt, was she not the same person that got him in the gym working out before everything fell apart? She was sent to this man for a reason. It may have been under the weirdest circumstances, but at some point they were meant to be together so she can pull him out of either this family dynamic, allegedly, or pull him out of this funk that he put himself in. His depression and stuff put him in. Of course, a lot of people deal with depression. Depression is no joke. Now, also, you have the World card in the reverse here. You have emptiness, incompletion, and lack of closure. He still experiences some lack of closure in regards to this relationship. I feel that for him, with this judgment in the reverse, he has a lack of self-awareness. He doesn't know who Rob is because he's always been the people pleaser. He has always been allegedly the people pleaser. I don't want to hurt and offend anybody, so I'll just keep the peace, and everybody, okay, I'll say yes to everything until I get upset and I blow up, because I'm telling you, he got a whole other side of him that y'all just don't see it. Or if you hadn't seen it, you'll soon see it, okay? Because you have the Devil card here in the reverse. So this is somebody that definitely has the tendency to become addicted to things, addicted to food, addicted to sex, possibly addicted to drugs, alcohol, etc. You all get the point. The Devil card is about indulgences, okay? But keep in mind for him that the Devil card is in the reverse. This is somebody that wants his, Lord have mercy, this man wants his freedom so bad. or the freedom to release or to have some type of control in his life. And I feel like with this Five of Wands, with this Five of Wands energy in the reverse, he is somebody, like I said, wanting freedom, wanting to release, but guess what's next to the devil in the reverse? You also have the Five of Wands in the reverse next to that. And this is somebody that is afraid to fight, afraid to cause conflict. And this is why he ended up leaving behind a situation that he really wanted to explore. Okay? I'm just saying. Let's see why these messages are coming through. Why are these messages coming through for Blac Chyna? Why are these messages coming through for Blac Chyna, please? Why are these messages coming through for Blac Chyna? I'm telling you, I've said this before. This woman has some type of healing energy. She may not realize this. Blac Chyna may not even be a spiritual person. She may not realize that she actually is a healer. I keep getting energy of her being a healer. A healer doesn't necessarily just have to be a tarot reader. It can be doctors, nurses, you name it. And I feel that, man, she has no idea. She has a lot of strong energy around her, like the same energy that I get from Rihanna. They are a lot more powerful than they think they are. Give me the most important messages that need to come through for Rob Kardashian. Give me the most important messages that need to come through for Rob. Bottom of the deck here, it says, bright new prospects are on the horizon. That's a serendipity card. So, over here on Blac Chyna's side, you have seduction, which is passion and romance. Now here's the thing. She did seduce him now. Baby, Blac Chyna gave him some of that China cabinet. She had that man nose in the air. Let me tell you something. One thing about Blac Chyna, she got street smarts, okay? One thing about Rob, he doesn't have it. So she ran that game on him real quick. She got them draws real quick. You hear me? And she got him to have a baby with her. You have emotions are at their peak. You have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Yeah, very emotional behind this situation. Very emotional behind this relationship. Your perseverance will be rewarded. Sun card. I'm telling you all, Sun is the happiest card in tarot. It is definitely one of the happiest cards in tarot. These two, honestly, if you would take away the fame, let's say if none of them were famous and these two just met each other by happenstance, when I tell you this relationship could have worked and they could have allegedly had a happy marriage. Happy wife, happy life type of situation with a lot of good sex. I'm just saying. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Rob. See what happens when you don't follow your intuition. It says follow your intuition, which Rob did not do. He acted allegedly on the third party energy of other people being in his ear telling him to leave a situation. And because of this, conflict and danger lied in wait. Because he didn't make a decision, look at that sword in the down position. Because he didn't make a decision was made for him. Okay? You will receive news from afar. I'm telling you all. Unfortunately, this is what caused this separation. Now let me go ahead. As a matter of fact, I want to pull some more cards to get more clarification on this. If you all are enjoying this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. I don't know why you haven't. Over here, we talk mess, okay? We pull out the gossip. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in a personal reading. All the information will be down below in the description box, as well as pinned in the comments. Also, check out my second channel for all 12 zodiac signs, which is Sag Moon Diva Tarot. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the rest of this. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages for Rob and Chyna. Give me the most clear and precise messages for Rob and Chyna. You want to know what the overall is now? Queen of Wands in a reverse. Somebody was jealous of this connection. Somebody. Could be an Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be that sign. It's just the one that came up. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. There was definitely some deception that was going on, and it could be at the hands of a possible air sign. Libra, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. When you get the Knight of Swords in the reverse, this is about disregard for consequences and unpredictability. I'm telling you, whoever did this, you know who they are. Somebody felt as if this relationship had no direction, like it wasn't going to go anywhere, and they were jealous, okay? Queen of Wands in a reverse energy is jealousy. Somebody did this for selfish reasons. Somebody did this because of their insecurities, okay? You also have here Eight of Pentacles in a reverse, Chariot in the upright. Look at that. China even had the movement. Shut the freaking door. Y'all, how many times is Blac Chyna going to pull the star card? How many times is she going to pull the star card? Somebody didn't like the fact that she was allegedly helping Rob to get to a new space in his life. She was the healing force that this man needed. She was sent to him for a reason, whether she knows this or not. But once again, there was a Libra that said, hell no, we won't go. You're not gonna, no ma'am. You're not gonna come here and run the show. I'm the star. You're not the star. Somebody was excessively jealous and they decide to smother, meaning put the fire out of this situation. You also have the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Because see, let me tell you something about Blac Chyna. She's somebody that will prosper. She's somebody that's going to have abundance no matter what. Because again, she's a star. She has healing power. She was meant to be who she is, no matter how she got there. Okay? Because I noticed that there is a lot of judgment about Blac Chyna's background. God meets you where you are. Okay. Just like I have people that question why I do tarot. Why do you do tarot and you believe in God? God meets you where you are. Clearly, there was some type of thing that has driven me to this, and this is what he wants me to use my healing powers for. Okay. This is the same thing. You don't know somebody's story. That's just like if somebody gives their child up for adoption, or if how do I say this? No, I take that back. Let's say that somebody has a child and one of the parents abandons the child and that child becomes a star. And then all of a sudden that person comes back. You don't know what type of seed you have, okay? And just because she may have started some way, it doesn't mean that she's going to change. It doesn't mean that Blac Chyna is not going to change later on. Y'all, I'm telling you, she may end up doing a complete transformation of the person that she used to be, because she may be ascending. Okay. So that's why, you don't judge a book by its cover. But I do know one thing. Somebody was smiling in her face, but somebody was jealous hell. Somebody was jealous as hell because they considered her low vibrating. And then when they saw that she was actually becoming a star, they wanted to make sure that they put that light out. But let me tell you something. As I always say, karma does not miss your address. So if there was allegedly somebody that tried to stop her from shining, eventually karma comes right on back around. All right. So like I said, she's going to keep moving and she's going to keep shining no matter what, because she's meant to be in that spotlight just like the rest of them. Okay. You also have here the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. All right. This is when a person feels no passion, or they're feeling uninspired, or they're not feeling motivation. Let me tell you, for her, she may have decided to move on from the relationship when he started going back to the old Rob, where the depression may have started kicking in, or I just want to stay at home, or I'm not motivated. She's somebody, again, she's the King of Pentacles, not the Queen. She's the King of Pentacles, meaning that she is that type of person. She's like, I don't give a damn what I go through. I'm a slave to my work. I'm a slave to the dollar. I'm going to work hard and I'm gonna get that. So she can't respect anybody that have asses anything. So I believe when he kind of started pulling back or started acting different, this is when she was like, okay, you know what? No, I'm gonna let you stay over there in your room or whatever it is that you do all day, because I'm forward movement. I'm always going to go chase a bag, and I'm always going to make sure I stay in this spotlight in some way, shape, or form, because this is what I'm supposed to do, even if other people may not feel it. Now, when you look at, wow, baby, when you look at Rob's side, I want you all to take a look at this nurse taking care of this sick man. Let's just be honest. Allegedly, Rob is a mama's boy. Okay? He's a mama's boy and he's afraid to stand up to mama. That's what's coming through with that person being a patient and the nurse is taking care of them. So that card is the that card is the 9 of swords. And with the 9 of swords, this is somebody that's experienced some type of trauma or some type of anxiety. And this is also somebody that experiences some type of hopelessness. I'm telling you, he's somebody that even if he tries to say, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, there's somebody that's saying, but how do you know that that sock business is going to be successful? You're just wasting your money. You don't know what you want to do. You don't have any direction in your life. You don't have any direction in your life. It's not what you say to somebody, it's how you say it to somebody. And somebody has talked down enough to him, allegedly, that has caused him to experience trauma and to feel like he's stuck. And suddenly he don't have the Chariot card on his side anymore because he is somebody that feels as if he doesn't have anything. Because you have the 10 of Cups here, which is an amazing cup card to have in tarot. But this card is coming up in the reverse, meaning that it's all about broken family, domestic disputes, and shattered dreams. Like I said, you have somebody beat you down long enough mentally, and you're already not strong enough to deal with it because you already experienced depression and you already experienced people pleasing. What you think is going to happen when you finally start to build yourself up and they come back at you again and start telling you that you ain't shit? What you think is going to happen? You're going to go right back to the mode of saying, you know what? Maybe they are right. Maybe I'm not shit. And you're going to go back to having what? A lack of self-awareness, doubt, and self-loathing. This is why this relationship came to an end, because he feels imprisoned, self-victimization, and entrapment. This is somebody that is afraid of forward movement because of the fact that what he tells himself and what he's allegedly heard from others has crippled him. Hierophant card can sometimes mean organized. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Lord, this is gonna be a long video. Please grab your popcorn and get you some tea. It can sometimes mean organized religion, society, legacy, or tradition. He feels trapped in his family. This man feels trapped, allegedly, and he's trapped also in his own head. Again, this is somebody that doesn't know who they are. That's really sad. It's really sad. You also have the 3 of Pentacles, building together, collaboration, and teamwork. I'm telling you, third party energy. Somebody started collaborating, allegedly, with Rob, getting into his head, making him feel like you are the victim. Oh my goodness, you're going through so much. You should get out of a situation because it's not safe. 2 of Wands in a reverse. This is somebody that experiences fear of change and playing it safe. And because of this, he ended up losing Blac Chyna because he was afraid to move forward. 5 of Pentacles is a person that's being left out in the cold. Because, why? The King of Pentacles is forward movement. And she ain't got time for nobody's excuses. You either gonna shit or you're gonna get off the pot. Rob didn't get off the pot due to third-party interference, allegedly, and this is why this relationship is not working. As I said before, these two could have gone all the way. Dear God, I ask that you give me the most clear and precise messages that need to come through for Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Most important messages that need to come through for Rob and Chyna. You fool. Baby, you can't make that up with my other cards. Boy. Wow. Wow. Let me tell y'all something. It may not be now, but Rob wanted a reconciliation with Chyna. Chyna wanted a reconciliation with Rob. It came up on both sides of these readings. Look at this. Reconciliation. They may have tried at one point or thought about it. Somebody's thought about this at one point. Someone from your past returned into your life. You have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. She was making him feel like a kid again. It was fun being with Blac Chyna. Yeah, she's loud, she's boisterous, she's, but she was fun. It was different. And keep in mind, he likes different. Some people might say, why he want to get with Blac Chyna? Hell, they were saying, why you want to get with Rob? Keep in mind, she is Gemini dominant. He is Aquarius dominant. Those are the two weirdest damn signs in astrology. I'm an Aquarius. I know I'm different from the rest. And it's okay. We don't, trust me, Aquariuses do not give a damn about being the eyeball out. We love it in the eyeball out world. Okay? These two were oddballs, found each other, and they connected. And I absolutely feel sad. Oh my God, I'm actually getting emotional behind this. Y'all, somebody cried about the ending of this relationship because being with this person felt like a honeymoon. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh. Time apart, some distance will bring clarity. These two, I don't think they initially broke up. They took some time apart to see if the two of them were meant for each other. He may have still been weighing what third-party energy had been telling him, but he was still trying to figure out what he needed to tell himself as well. Because keep in mind, he keeps having a lot of cards on his side that have to do with lacking self-awareness. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and your morals? Somebody kept getting in his ear, I'm telling you. Release. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. Chyna didn't want to leave this situation, but she cannot deal with a man that is not going to be like, where I'm going, you got to be able to go there too. F your family, you got to come here too. But he's just not their person. And that's when they realize, you know what? You and I, we don't share the same vision. And since you and I are not on the same page, I got to get in my chariot and I got to go. That's why the two of them are not together. Allegedly. I'm actually sad behind this. I'm mad too, dang it. Because I think I would have loved to see how this would have unfolded. All right, dear God, I ask that you give me the most important messages that need to come through to close off. Let's get some final messages for Blac Chyna and Rob. Give me the final messages for Blac Chyna and Rob, please. Okay. You have blessings are coming. I promise you. Whoa. I promise you blessings are coming. Blessings coming for somebody. Oh, you have karmic. Wait a minute. I miss us. Yeah. Let me tell you. I truly believe he misses her. Yeah, what is this? A tower moment is coming, y'all. I'm telling you, something is about to shake the fan. And I'm telling you, it has to do with this relationship because somebody was in somebody's ear telling them that this relationship was not meant to happen. And due to this interference, karma is about to kick somebody's butt, okay? Tower moments are no joke. Look at that. You did me wrong. Somebody in this situation has curly hair. We already know it's not Rob, okay? Look at that. Somebody about to get paid. Money, money, money. And when I tell you some shit's going to hit the fan, you have motivation. You have goofy. Like I said before, these two had a lot of fun together. Their personalities were very similarly matched. You have, I know you're fed up. 333, spirit guide. Baby, when I tell you somebody's spirit guide is on high alert. Like I said before, I believe that Blac Chyna is a healer, whether she knows this or not. Her guides are protecting her, and anything or anybody that tried to keep her from a bag is going to have to pay, allegedly. Somebody in this situation could smoke weed. You have brown sugar there. Brown sugar could also be somebody's skin tone. Of course, Blac Chyna is a brown skin tone. You have sexy, so they were definitely attracted to each other. You have kinky. Okay, now. Okay. Keep in mind, she used to be a stripper. Okay, and we'll know. Hey, Rob may put it down. We don't know. But then you also have Leo here. So a Leo could be in this situation as well. Keep in mind, you did have... Yep. I told y'all, that was a jealous Leo. All I'm going to say is Kylie Jenner is a Leo. And I'll leave it at that. If you guys enjoyed this reading, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Again, I'm the Sag Moon Diva. Guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all in my next Celebrity Tarot read. Bye, guys.